Hello. So I have a different type of video for you guys today. It's Project Share, and I am filming it on my phone, which is why it's different. I just finished this project, and I'm not at home, so I can't film it with my normal camera, but I'm giving it as a gift today, so I can't take it home and film it either. So I wanted to just get it down and share it with you guys. What this is it's a baby shower gift, and it's a memory box. I made the whole thing from scratch. I built up the box. You can see there, that's the outside of the box. And I built up all of the boxes and the mini album that it houses inside of it. But let me just show you a little bit. So the paper collection is from Simple Stories, I believe, and I got it at Hobby Lobby. I actually used 2 full paper packs and ran out of paper to make this whole project. But anyways, so up here in the corner, all I did was I dyed some seam binding and crinkled it up. And for some reason, the pink didn't crinkle as well, so it kind of stands out. But I crinkled it all and then tied it to a Tim Holtz. I'm not sure what they're called, but it's just a post with a ring on it. It's a brad. And then I also, this is Making Memories pin, a garment pin, I believe it's called. And then just some chain. And I just stuck a bunch of things that I had in my collection to it. And then I purchased this P at Hobby Lobby because the baby's name starts with P. So, and then just some random stuff from my collection there, just to make the box look a little bit more girly and pretty. Okay, let me lay it down and take the lid off here. Inside the box, I wanted to originally put an envelope inside the lid, but I did not remember that when I came here today, so I didn't bring the stuff. So I just covered it with pattern paper. This is what the box looks like when you take the lid off. This here is the mini album. I'm going to go ahead and take that out for you. And then this is the inside of the box with all of the individual boxes in it. So let's start here. These here are just little envelopes for you to write letters to the baby. There's 6 of them, so you could put you could write 1 every 2 months, or you could write 1 every month and put 2 in an envelope. And then we get on to the boxes. So right here is the first box. These boxes are 2.5 by 2.5 cubes, just for like maybe some little memorabilia, maybe a pacifier, a hair bow, anything else. You could put a lot of things in there. So we have 2 of those, and they're both the same, just covered a little bit differently. And then here we have a longer one, which I think would make a nice box to hold something too. And then here we have a larger one. This one I thought would be really good to hold the baby's first receiving blanket. Sorry. It's square and a little bit thicker. Whoops. And then here we have thin square ones, which maybe hold a baby onesie, or I'm not sure, whatever you wanted to hold. There's lots and lots of room in them. And then this last one down here I thought would make a good place to hold the baby's first outfit, like the one that they come home from the hospital in. It'd make a nice place for that. Alright, so anyways, now you have all of this, all these places to hold your stuff, your memorabilia. And then we're just going to place it back in the box. It all fits in there like a little puzzle. But I did not account for adding the paper to them, to the outside when I made the measurements. So it fits a little bit snug, but I think it works. Oops. As I'm telling you that it fits, it doesn't fit. Okay. Then here we've got the envelopes that go right back up there. Okay, so that's the inside of the box. I'm going to put the lid on so that I can use the box to show you the mini album. So this is the mini album. The mini album is 8.5 by 8.5. That's the finished size of it. The inside pages are 8 by 8. And I have done a page style tutorial on how I made these pages. I just changed it up just a tiny bit. I believe these page styles are in my last photofolio, so you can find those down there. Let's see. So the cover, I made the cover with a different paper collection because originally I was going to use a different one, but I didn't have any of these fun little cards there. So I decided to just buy a different paper pack, but I still kept this on there, and then I just tried to make it a little more girly. On the side here, I used this fabric wood. It's fabric, and it's wood trim. And the only reason I used it, I'm not especially fond of it, but the paper here, even though I gave it a really big gap, it tore, and I did not like the way that it looked down here. So I put that on there. And then up here, I just put a little clip with some more of the seam binding on them to kind of just make it look a little more girly. Okay. So we have that. And then down here, on the side here, I put a P for the baby's first name. And then just some Recollections flowers here. This is oh no, I'm sorry. These are from Hobby Lobby. They're Hobby Lobby flowers. This is a Recollections flower. This is a Hobby Lobby flower. This is a Prima flower. And this one, this tiny little rose, that is a Hobby Lobby rose as well. And then this little tag came in the paper collection. I really liked it, so I wanted to put it on the cover. And then when you open up the book, on the front cover, we just have a little pocket here and 2 little tags. I just stuck some little tags. You could easily stick some photographs, but what I wanted to use these was for photo mats. You could easily put a 4x6 photo on the other side of those. Okay, and then we get to the pages. I'm just going to show you one page because they're all the same. So it opens like this. Let's see. Yep. And then they have these little flaps on both sides. And I left them blank partly because I ran out of paper and I didn't want to buy a third pack for this, and partly because I thought that they would make just for a large photo, they would work for that. Then you flip it over, and on this side now we have 2 little pockets in the front to hold these little tags, and then on the back you can put a small photograph. And then in the larger pocket, we have one of these for each month. This is just a little tag that says one month, and then it says date, height, tiny details, precious moments, and then the weight. And I thought on the back of them they could put the picture that corresponds with the month, and then large room for photographs here. There's large rooms for photographs all over. And then when you flip the page, you have a large room for a photograph there and there. And also there. And then in here we have a pocket, a large tag, and a small tag. And then it closes back up. And that's the page. That's how it works. And I did do a tutorial for that already. So if you want to find that, that's below on my channel. And then over here we have kind of a half page and a belly band that holds a little envelope with a flap on it for more journaling for the baby. And then the back side of the half page. And then, so there are 2 of these in the book, and there are 4 of these page sets. So I'm just not going to show you them all because they're all the same, except with different paper. And because they're so large, that's why I ran out of so much. I went through 2 pads of paper. Okay, anyways, then here, and when you buy the Simple Stories, you don't really get a lot of full-size 12 by 12 papers. You get a lot of tags, and so that's why I needed 2 packs. I had a lot of tags left over, but not enough full-size papers. All right, and then in here, this is magnetic. And it opens like that, and then here we have a large envelope. And then on the back side of that, we have room for a photograph and then more tags. Lots of photo mats there. I was going to double side these just to cover them, but then I figured they would make nice little photo mats. And that closes up. And that is the book. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that you find some inspiration in it. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. I will see you all again very soon with some more projects.